Right, so yeah, that was a successful defeating Behl'ial in Cynder, wasn't it? So we now got
the shade of Behl'ial.
the shade of Behl'ial. We kept Behl'ial captive. We did realise what we should have done though, and you get a chance to do, is we should have done one last cleanse before we left.
1 mana.
So it costs 1 mana, but you want to use the other 2 mana to get extra dice.
2 extra dice.
You could have drowned Behl'ial. You never rolled to see if you could drown Behl'ial.
The shade of Behl'ial.
The shade of Behl'ial, yeah. So yeah, so that's what, 4 dice, looking to get 10.
Yeah, 4 dice.
And you may as well use the arcane powder on this because you get a free one at the start of every adventure. So let's see, do you get to cleanse me and Orchid?
So is it top 2?
Top 2, yeah.
So 2 fires would do it.
Yeah. Nope.
An arcane powder wouldn't do much for it.
Nope.
Just put me on 9.
Okay. Never mind. Then at the end of your adventure you have to do your things for Darkstone. So, how much Darkstone have you got? You've got 7 Darkstones. You need to roll 7 dice to see if you get corrupted. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to roll.
I'm going to sell all of it, actually.
Well, I've got to sell 2 because these 2 corruption on there counts.
So, is it 1, 2 or 3?
1, 2 or 3, you take a corruption hit. 1 corruption hit.
That's one of the best rolls I've ever done.
So yeah, now you get to resist it. Do I take a corruption hit? I do, and I resist.
I resist it.
So, sorry, I did one. Should do another one. I do take that hit. Do I resist it? I don't. So I take an extra corruption, which I'll put on the shard.
How much can it hold?
6.
Wow. And then what will it do?
Well, nothing. It just stands there with 6 corruption on it. But I can spend 2 grit at any time to remove D3 from it. Right. Then we head off to town, and you have decided.
A large one.
Go for a large one.
Or all the largest you can get at least.
So you have to roll a dice. You roll 1 dice. I roll 1 dice. On a 1, 2, or 3,
A travel hazard.
we get an extra travel hazard.
So is there always at least 1 travel hazard?
Depends on the town size. But for a large town, yes.
5.
So we both do a travel hazard. You'll get 5 XP because you're a mutant horse.
And I can add 1 or 1 more or 1 less.
1 or 1 less to the special we get to, yeah.
10 is red.
Okay.
10's are red at least. 22.
22. Blighted Desert. So we each have a grit at this point. Blighted Desert. The desert is dry and unforgiving. As you come across the first watering hole for miles, the area around it is littered with the bones of the dead. Not a good sign. Each hero loses 1 grit. If you don't have a grit, do some stuff. We've both got 1 grit. That kind of makes sense. We come out of the really hot Cynder, so it seems the portal to Cynder must have been in something really hot in the desert. So mine, 10 same as you, 54. Army convoy. Travelling the roads, the heroes come across a massive US Army convoy heading toward the same town to reinforce the outpost there. When the heroes reach town, any rolls on the campsite hazard chart or the town event chart are +1 to the roll.
Just to make it a little bit safer, maybe.
A little bit safer because the army's there. So if you roll 2d6 now, we'll see what kind of town is the town we're going to find.
So.
Doesn't
10s is the.
Doesn't matter, it's just two dice, 2d6.
7.
It's a standard frontier town, which you can change to being a standard frontier town or a standard frontier town.
Standard frontier town.
Standard frontier town. So we get a standard 8
Large.
8 building town. So there is our large town. Which will have 8 locations. It's got...
I want it.
Okay. Sheriff's office.
Church.
Church.
Smuggler's Den.
Smuggler's Den.
Indian Trading Post. General Store. Blacksmith. Frontier Outpost. Doc's Office.
The doc's office. Okay.
Those are some pretty good places. Wouldn't you say?
Well, hopefully they'll help us. So we have, where's that? We have one of those. There. We do the town events first.
I'm staying at the campsite.
Right, what the town event comes up with may change your mind.
Okay.
Town events. Shadows. Here we go.
Can I choose,
Yeah,
please?
just doing a quick shuffle of them. What have we got?
A helping hand! One of the locals believes in your cause and offers to join you on your next adventure. A random hero gains 1 henchman ally. Choose basic/advanced for free during this next adventure. Would that be an advanced dog if that's all?
We could have an advanced henchman.
Dog. Would a dog?
No, it says henchman, so it's specifically a henchman.
It's for free. Wow. Next adventure. If an advanced henchman is chosen, you may also roll a d6 on the roll of 5 or 6, draw a random henchman ally specialties card for him.
Yeah.
Okay, but can it be me? Because you already have an ally.
Well, that's what it said. I think it said random, doesn't it?
Random.
A random hero.
I'm 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, you. 4, 5, 6, me then. Go on then, roll the dice.
No! Can I be 4, 5, 6?
No!
Aww.
That's not how random works.
Aww.
So I get a henchman as well as an actually. Oh, you know what we didn't do?
What?
We need to give Orchid another upgrade because she's gone through another mission successfully. So Orchid now. Already got that one. Already got that one. 3. Does not have that one. Orchid is now hearty. So Orchid now has an extra +4 health. So she's now 12 health. Anyway.
We've already had the last 2, haven't we?
We've had luck of loyalty, we've had psychic, and we've had caution. There's not much left for Orchid to pick up. But yeah, I've now got a henchman as well as an Ash.
Aww.
I will let you do the rolls for the henchman. Right, do you want to roll the 5 or 6? You can do this roll, see if we get a 5 or 6. We'll take an advanced one.
No.
No, so we've just got an advanced henchman to go with our Orchid Ashigaru.
I wanted it.
Well, you're trying to save up for a dog.
No, because it's for free.
Yeah, but that's a henchman, not a dog. That has to. The henchman is a specific type of ally, which is very similar to an Ashigaru. But yeah, so that you'd got a henchman. If you wouldn't have got a dog, it was only ever going to be a henchman.
Could you like buy something and then like make and then like buy the thing after an adventure at town visit? You know, like the advanced one.
I don't think so. I think you have to buy them both at once.
Aww. I have enough to do.
I don't think you've got enough for the dog, but you might be.
I have. I think I have enough.
You maybe. If you've got enough for the dog, maybe I can loan you enough for a very good dog.
Okay, so I definitely know I have 1,000. Together that is 1,000.
1,000.
200! That's enough for... Don't need that bit. 1,200. 300.
400.
400. 1,435.
1,435, so how much you've got, is it?
1,435.
So whilst I'm over here, I'll get the henchman.
1,435. 1,134. Yeah, 35.
So there is our henchman.
1,435. 1,435. 1,435.
Yes. Okay. And you're after the dog. Faithful dog. Costs, the advanced one costs 1,250. And you want the really good one, the bestest doggo, don't you?
The base doggo.
Let's have a look.
I think maybe 1,500 more would do it.
Let's have a look.
Best doggo.
I'm contemplating for these henchmen if we ever are.
Doggo.
Stray dog.
Oh. So, the other doggo symbol is the good doggo. Good doggo. Good doggo. Good doggo. Good doggo. Good
I
doggo.
think because well, our other group might have it. I'll just check. See if it's over here.
Is that your other group cards?
Yeah.
Doggo. Doggo, doggo, doggo. Doggo.
There we go. Man's best friend. Another 1,250.
So I have 1,435. How much do you have?
1,800 or 900ish. We've got enough if you're really desperate for a dog.
Doggo!
Okay.
Doggo! Do you have to pay for them to keep coming?
Not the dogs. The henchman and the Ashigaru, yes. The dogs is a one-off cost. So you right. So
Doggo!
yeah. So we've done the event. I'm deciding. I think it'd be probably okay if I decide to. Nah. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. So yeah, henchman. Do a henchman. You've got. So now the first thing you want to do in Buying Town is man's best friend dog. Yes.
Yes.
So you spend 1,250. So that was 1,000, wasn't it?
That was 1,200.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 50. You have bought the dog.
Now, 1,250.
And you now need another 1,250 from me to buy man's best friend. 1,250. Wow, you were really racking up the debt to me, aren't you? You owe me $1,250 and the equivalent of a fire whip.
Yes. But
Now you
doggo.
have man's best friend.
+1 combat anytime. +1 combat. Does it give me +1
No,
combat or does
it's
that
got, look, it's got its own combat. It's got its own combat of
1. So 2 now.
yeah.
And anytime man's best friend kills an enemy, every hero on this map tails may recover a grit on the D6 roll of 4+ each. Guardian, man's best friend may drag KO, what's that?
Knocked out.
Heroes and help them recover just as though it was a hero. Also, the heroes may collectively pay 3 grit to immediately revive this ally if it is killed, just like a revive token. It's a good doggo.
It's a good doggo. Right, so meanwhile, are you staying in the campsite or are you staying in the inn for this first day? Also, so I don't forget, I'm going to pay Orchid for her next adventure.
Campsite.
So I need to pay Orchid $150.
Campsite. Oh, and its resistance is 4 corruption, just like a normal person. It can move further than me if I roll a 6.
It's a dog, isn't it? It's quite quick. You're going campsite, let's go campsite as well for me. 2d6 on the campsite says, for me, is 6, because we're +1 because of the army. Which is still not a good number. It might, have I just got away with it? Town events. 6. Uneventful night. Yeah.
4.
4. The fever. A plague spreads through the camp like wildfire. Make a spirit 5 or more test to avoid getting sick.
What spirit do I have? No, that's not spirit. No, that's not spirit. So that's spirit. 4, 5. Ah, 5 dice. So is it 4 or more?
5 or more.
5 or more. So a 6 or a 5 will save me. I'm not going to keep that 6. It dropped. I got a 6 anyway.
Okay, you are make it through the fever all right, and you get 10 XP.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anywhere in particular you want to go? I know where I'm going. I'm going to the doc's office. Try and get rid of this collarbone.
Let me guess, you're relieved that I actually drew a doc's office.
Well, anyway, they've got healing, yeah. Although there is always the opportunity to use the campsite if nowhere else turns, but it's a very rubbish doctor. So, thinking about what things are, well, I suppose you're not too bothered, are you? Because you don't have any injuries or madnesses to get rid of. You've got no money, really. What are you down to? You're down to 100, 150, 185. Is there anything you want to buy? There's no point buying...
I could sell a bunch of Darkstone.
You could sell Darkstone, right? That's a good point. Sell
Where?
Darkstone.
Where do I go to sell it?
So, I'll tell you the places which we've got that will buy Darkstone. So the Frontier Outpost is your only place you can sell Darkstone.
Okay, I'm going to
You go there?
Outpost. Probably so they can make it into weapons, can't they?
That's
Right, roll, is it 1 dice?
2 dice.
2 dice. 2d6.
11.
War stories. Talking with some of the soldiers, you exchange stories of your time battling unspeakable creatures. Once during the next adventure, you may re-roll a damage roll for one of your hits. That should make for an even better story next time.
So what's that? Once per adventure, next adventure, you can re-roll one of your hits.
Damage.
Okay.
Without using a grip.
Without using your grit. That's okay.
You may sell Darkstone shards at the eldest bank for d6 times that each. Roll for each. Okay, so this one, this shard is it peril dice? No, it's just d6. 5 times. Is it?
What does it say?
100.
Was it 5 times, what was it?
5 times 25.
5 times 25 is not 100.
150.
It's not 150.
125.
It's 125 for that shard.
This shard. 100.
100.
This shard. 150. This shard. I'm just going to sell all my dogs. $75. That must be a small shard of Darkstone.
Yeah. Or it's impure.
That shard, why am I going over there? Go over here. 75. Another impure shard. They seem to want the dark stone.
They do, it's useful for many, many things.
50. That one must be small and not that good. Must be very tiny, very light. And my last shard. 25.
Tune devil shard. There you go.
It must be like that big.
Is there anything else you wish to buy whilst you're there with the money you've now got? Meanwhile, I will do my doc's office. 2
But
dice.
remember, I've got bounty on slashes.
That was for the last. That was for the last adventure. You have to do every adventure to get a new bounty every adventure.
Yeah, I'm not getting any bounty.
Why not if it's free?
True.
I got 5, which is dirty tools. Surgery made today are -1 to the roll on the chart. Minimum of 0. Do you know what? I'm not then gonna have him do surgery today.
Because if you roll a 1,
If I
you're
roll
dead.
a 1, I'm dead. So I'm like, no, I won't. I will.
Buy some things.
No, I'm going to sell that specimen jar.
Yes, you can.
So that is. I sell it for D6 times 100 money. 200. So I made $50 on that. I don't think I'm going to buy another one though, because it takes a lot of effort to actually get the thing done when I've only got a cunning of 1. I don't think I'm doing anything else. No, I'm happy where I am with everything else, so I'm not doing anything else in Doc's office. You buying anything else? Or doing anything else at the Frontier Outpost? You're going to find out what the bounty is?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
It's free, and it's possibly free money. What is the bounty?
The bounty, Night Terrors, 150 to each.
Night Terrors, 150 each. Okay.
Hellbats would have been useful for the belly of the beast, because longbats are basically hellbats. Mind you, that's just 25.
Yeah. So
Probably
Night
because they're
Terrors.
easy.
Okay. Anything else at the Frontier office? Frontier Outpost?
No.
Okay then. That was the end of the first day. Roll the dice, see if an event occurs.
This is next day.
Okay, we'll be in a moment. No. So, next day, we get another daily event.
I'm staying at the campsite, I know that. Staying at the campsite.
Wait. I say wait, because the daily
Free.
event may give you something that makes you change your mind about where you stay.
1 to 3, does that mean there's a daily event?
Well, let's see.
Well, there's always a daily event, isn't there?
It's always the daily event comes first.
Wounded soldiers! The town is filled with wounded soldiers that marched in this morning for a nearby battle. They are the last remnants of their division, overrun by horrors from beyond. Each hero may give up their day in town to help the wounded, make a law of 3 or more test, and gain 10 XP for every 3 or more rolled. If at least 1 6 is rolled, you may also draw a gear card as a dying soldier passes it on to you.
I will give up my day.
I will give up my
Could I have some more dice, please? I need 4 more dice.
format. You have 5 law, don't
I
you?
have 5 law, and you keep moving all the dice over that way.
So much law. 3 and nothing.
I helped, but I did not get a gear card.
You didn't roll 6.
No.
You helped to buy out 4 soldiers.
I helped.
5.
5. So yeah, I got 5 soldiers.
Out of your 5.
Yep.
I helped 2.
Any 6s?
No.
No.
And I can't use the grit on it.
No, because we're all out of grit. That's going to be our day though, so if we do that, we do have to choose where we stay.
I'm still going at the
So, alright, I'll try the campsite 2. What did you roll in the campsite?
Let's see. 5.
5.
One more after the plague.
Yeah, so stories of terror. Getting sleep in your tent is nearly impossible as the drunken prospectors tell tales of terror around the campfires and nearby. Many of their stories sink into your mind, leaving you shaken to the core. Make a law 5 or more test to avoid lasting nightmares. Meanwhile, I have an uneventful night as I talk about Behl'ial.
Is it all together?
So, did you fail?
Is it all together?
Law 5 or more. Did you get 5 or more on any of those dice? No. Okay, you take D6 sanity damage, ignoring willpower.
I want it to be more. Just had to be 3 more.
Okay. Okay. We don't go anywhere in town today because we help the soldiers. So, end of the day, roll to see if there's an event. So, D6. No. Start the next day.
So it's day 3 now, isn't it?
It will be day 3, yeah. And we get a daily event.
So 1 dice.
Card is...
Hanging.
Hanging.
As the sun burns overhead, an outlaw is marched out into a wooden gallows in front of the courthouse. With the pull of lever and the snap of rope, one more soul goes to meet its maker as the crowd looks on. All heroes in town may recover 1 of it. Yeah. I think we will, won't we, Dad?
Yeah, we will. Right, and then I am going back to the doc's office.
Let's try it in.
Try and get that collar blown off. What are you doing? Doing anything? Thinking about paying off some of your loan?
Yeah. I'm going to give you 200 at the moment.
Yeah, you need 200, so you owe me 1,050. Do you want to do anything else?
I can actually give you that, and then I'll owe you 1,000.
Owe me 1,000. Right, anything else you want to do in town?
What could I do at the church?
So the church, you can get rid of mutations, you can get rid of madnesses, you can get rid of corruption. You can get rid of corruption and madnesses, none of those. If you want, you can buy auras.
What do auras do?
Auras are basically benefits for the next game. Meanwhile, Doc's office for me.
Auras.
2d6. 11. Special mission. The Doc gives you a free specimen jar and asks you to recover a sample from another world for him. Got one for free.
You didn't have to buy it.
Didn't have to buy it. Right, I'll then pay for the surgery, which costs $300.
It's a big amount.
And see how much what we get. We get a 5. Success. The injury or mutation is healed. I no longer have this broken collarbone. Which has been completely irrelevant due to the ludicrous amount of maximum grit I have. But anyway, yes. I've got rid of my broken collarbone. And that's it. I'm not going to do anything else in the doc's office.
I'm going to try it something. I'm going to try it the best one.
Alright, you're going to try for that. You want to spend $250?
Yeah, because it might not work.
Right, so you have to go there. So you go there first. So you do the 2d6 on the other side. See what happens there.
So I go there. 4. Darkstone altar. The sacred altar is inlaid with darkstone gems. All rituals below require 1 darkstone in addition to their normal cost.
Oh, so you can't do the rituals. I think.
No, but it's auras. not rituals.
Oh, it's always not rituals. Okay, you might be alright then, yeah.
So, that's 250. 250 and spirit 4 or more. My spirit is 5, so I roll 5 dice. If I get a 4, 5 or 6, I get +6 armor / spirit armor.
Yep.
And then I wouldn't have to do that, wouldn't I?
Well, that's in addition to armor, but you could have, it would be not quite as good as that armor, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So you have a blessed aura of protection for the next.
Could you write that down?
I don't need to write it down. I think I've got
Card.
a card for blessed aura. Aura of fortitude.
It's aura of protection.
Yeah. A rune of protection.
Aura of protection.
Maybe I don't have an aura of protection. No, apparently I don't have an aura of protection. So we'll have to remember. Okay?
So you can write it down.
So I'll write it down that you have
Aura of protection.
aura of
Protection.
protection. Okay? Alright then. Did you want anything else at church? No? Okay, so we do have to roll for the end of the day, but at the end of the day I've got nothing else I wish to do in town, so I'll be leaving at the end of the day.
I have nothing, so...
Right. So yeah, roll for the event, see if we get...
See if we get intercepted. 3.
3, which is, because we are day number 3 of Out and Events, so the event is... When I find it... Could you roll 2d6? We add 1 to this.
I think it's 8.
8. Spreading fear. Fear spreads through the town as the days grow dark and the demonic attacks more frequent. One random town location closes up shop and may not be visited for the rest of this town's stay. We'll roll to see which one. And the campsite dissipates, may longer be used, and the hotel doubles their current rate.
Okay, so we have to roll a d8 now, don't we?
Doesn't matter because we're leaving town, aren't we?
Can I at least still roll?
Yeah, we're closed because of the fear. The blacksmith became afraid. We left town.
Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, orchid.
Come on.
Is there a model for the dog?
There is. And there's also a model for the henchman. And when we play next weekend, you can see the model for the dog.
Ta-da!
But there we go. I guess bye-bye again.